Welcome to the Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Thursday, January 5th, 2017. And today in our Tech News Update, of course, a lot of CES stuff, Consumer Electronics Show. There was like the pre-show for, businesses and all the companies that were there. But the official CES for the public starts tomorrow, January 6th. But they already have a lot of interesting announcements there. I think Consumer Electronics Show 2017 is probably the more interesting in a while, basically. Nvidia, several announcements from Nvidia yesterday. Nvidia announces that there's going to be a new Shield TV box. So they had the Shield TV box already that was pretty much very popular. A lot of people enjoyed and find that box really cool. Well, a new one's coming, and also they are going to have a Google Assistant smart speaker. So basically, every company is now jumping on the home hub type device that you talk to and that you actually deal with. It's pretty interesting to see that after Amazon having so much popularity with its own Amazon Echo and all Alexa-driven products. Basically, all the devices now, all the companies are jumping on the bandwagon of doing some kind of home hub. We're still waiting for a Cortana one, though. That's going to be interesting. A study that's been done. They've been using computer artificial intelligence, and they say that they've been able to pretty much detect traces of autism on people that were facing a camera. It seems that our facial expressions actually can tell a computer that we have a certain degree of autism. Now, autism isn't, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Autism is something that some people actually have and never been really plagued with problems in their lives and still continue to work well in our society. Not all autism cases are like, the Rain Man movie. Basically, a lot of people at a certain degree have some cases of autism or some, traits of autism. And it seems that computers can actually detect pretty much everybody, that even a slight case of autism will be detected, all with our facial expressions. Kind of interesting. So, this is what I call computers being put to good use in trying to detect all sorts of, problems, disease, and I think that's the really cool side of artificial intelligence. Well, another announcement by Nvidia, but this time with a collaboration with Audi car builder. Basically, they are going to have a self-driving car, and also not just self-driving cars, even some regular cars, but with built-in artificial intelligence. Now, you would think Nvidia, gaming, stuff like that, how can they really go into that market? Remember that Nvidia actually creates some of the most powerful graphic interfaces, graphic CPUs or GPUs. And these are so powerful that they can actually also be used to drive artificial intelligence stuff. So it's very interesting. Another company jumping into the self-driving cars and intelligent cars wagon. So you know what? We're already starting 2017 with lots of announcements of artificial intelligence and self-driving cars. Kind of interesting here. Consumer Electronics Show 2017 is going to start officially tomorrow for consumers. This is the biggest tech show in the United States and probably in the world. It will have more announcements and more products. I will be checking out for a little roundup of interesting stuff this Saturday while I'll do my look back at the week's news. I'll also probably do a second video that will be a Consumer Electronics Show roundup. Check out some of the interesting announcements that have been done. So if you're interested in that, I think it's going to be cool. And interesting also, another side to the Consumer Electronics Show announcements, and also having all the PC makers there, is that what we are seeing right now is a Chromebook revolution. Chromebooks started pretty much with a few little models at the beginning of 2016, and slowly have been picking up pace. Well, several companies are actually going to make Chromebooks. So that means that market is going to have competition, and that also means that that market is probably a growing market, and it's a good sign. But another interesting sign of the Consumer Electronics Show this year, a lot of PC makers are going to actually have cool laptops with Windows. And that's also interesting because in a dying PC market, to have these companies actually invest and do a lot of work in new laptops of all kinds, it makes you wonder, well, you know what? Maybe these companies think there is still some future. Also, we got to remind ourselves of one thing, is that even though the PC market is going down, there were still hundreds of millions of PCs sold last year. That's still a big market. So maybe this is the year of a kind of a turnaround in sales with Chromebooks and Windows PCs of all kinds, including some high-end, really cool PCs from HP and Toshiba, Acer having some really cool PCs also. That's going to be interesting to see. Windows 10 numbers are very interesting. There's a new kind of number that came out today. Actually, it's analysts been checking out the numbers and basically giving out interesting details of the numbers. So I was telling everybody, how Windows 10 was about a quarter of all the PCs around the world at 24%. Well, actually, the analysts looked at the numbers and they actually changed one thing. When we say a quarter of the PCs, we always say every PC that exists. But the thing is, there's no 100% Windows PC. Windows is about 90%. So 10% is other, Mac, Linux, and so on. Well, when we look at Windows 10 and take out the 10% of PCs that are not Windows, and so we now have a 100% Windows environment, it seems that around the world, actually, in reality, the numbers are 26.6% of all Windows PCs are running Windows 10 right now. So it's a little more than a quarter of all the PCs. Also, if you look in the United States with the same kind of numbers, it seems that the adoption, of course, in the United States is higher than the rest of the world. And we had seen these numbers last year. A few times we looked at numbers in the US and in the world. Adoption of Windows in the US is higher. And actually, Windows 10 PC adoption in the US is 35.8%. More than a third of all the PCs in the US are running Windows 10. So these are interesting numbers, and they are real numbers of Windows environment, and also they are real numbers because now Windows numbers are effective devices that go on the web that work every day. So this was the Tech News Update for Thursday, January 5th, 2017. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up, and hopefully you enjoy our videos. Thank you for watching.